Howzit here, welcome back to the channel, and today I've got the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS. That's their latest smartwatch running Wear OS, and here are some of the features. You can see it's running the latest Snapdragon Wear 4100 chipset, so it's pretty much equivalent to the 4100 Plus chipset. I think they overclocked this one a bit, plus it has their custom co-processor, so it powers that dual LCD display. It also has a military standard certification, so that's new on this watch here. It still has your 3-day battery life in smart mode, and pretty much if you turn off all the smart features and just use it as a basic watch, it runs up to 45 days, and that's basically their claims on battery life there. It's got some additional workout modes. You can see 20 plus workout modes. They've added irregular heartbeat detection as well as atrial fibrillation detection, and they also have a fatigue assessment to help assess both your mental health as well as your energy levels. And like I said, they also have added the ability to customize that LCD display with different colors on that backlight. And it does come with all the other things that the previous TicWatch watches had. Tons of different watch faces. You can sport Google Pay and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and unbox it and get into this and set it up. So we'll take off the plastic here and get into the box. So pull this off here. You've got your quick start guide right here. If you need help setting it all up, we'll go through that in this video. And we'll put this off over here. You can see TicWatch, and we'll pop this open. And you can see here you're greeted with the watch itself up top, so we'll pull that out. All right, and here is the watch itself. You can see here it looks pretty much the same, if not identical, to the previous TicWatch Pro 3. They have new straps, which they're calling fluoro rubber straps, which is a high-end rubber material, plays into that military certification, supposedly withstands high degrees of temperature. And it also has a different back from the TicWatch Pro 3. That watch was a plastic back. This is what they're calling a nylon glass fiber back, so a more durable back cover here on the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra. And so let's go ahead and check out what else is in the box. You also pretty much get additional paperwork and material here, product safety information, all that good stuff there. And then of course you're going to get your charging cable here. So let's open this up, and I think it's pretty much the same as the TicWatch Pro 3. So the same standard proprietary charging cable here for the TicWatch. You can see it attaches to the back pins on this side here. So just go here and snap that in, and it'll go ahead and charge the watch that way. All right, so let's go ahead and power this on and get it all set up. All right, so now that the watch is powered up, let's go ahead and set it up. Tap to begin, select our language, and I've already installed Wear OS, so let's go ahead and fire that up. And then let's start the setup process. So you can manage your calls, sync your contacts, and send messages from your watch. We'll say next. And we're all set up. All right, so now we're all set up. You can see here by default, there's the LCD display that helps save on power consumption. And we'll press this button to activate it. You can see the nice AMOLED display right there. And you can go ahead and swipe in from the right. And that'll get to your Google Assistant and your Google feed. And then you swipe down to get all to your quick toggles and your settings. You can tap into here to get into all your settings. So you can adjust your display settings, sound, apps, notifications, basic gestures, and all that. So a lot of detailed settings there. Swipe up from the bottom, that's gonna be all your notifications that have come in on your phone. Swipe in from the right, this is gonna be all your tiles. So all your basically widgets. These are customizable, we'll get into that in a little bit. And if we go back to the home screen, essentially, if we tap on this button here, you can see all the apps that you have installed. You can install more Wear OS compatible apps if you want. And this bottom one, I think this might be customizable. I'll get into this a little bit more, but I think it goes by default into that TicCoach app that you can start setting up. We'll go back to the main screen. And so that's basically the operation of the watch. Very basic. You can see the watch here. This is how thick it is from the side. Again, that back panel. And this strap is very nice and soft. So it is interchangeable. This takes standard 22mm watch bands. You can see here the quick release straps. So you can buy additional straps if you want. That's 22mm compatible to help customize it if you don't like the band that it comes with. Also by default, let's go ahead and check into the Wear OS app here. So this is where you can further customize your watch. You can actually do it from the watch if you want. If you press and hold, you can get into your different watch faces. These are all the ones that are preloaded by default. And then you can also obviously add more. You can do this from the app itself. You can see here more watch faces, tons of different watch faces to help customize the look that you want, from analog or digital, anything you want. They probably have a watch face style for you. You can also customize the tiles, like I said, so you can rearrange the tiles by just dragging them around here and reordering them. You can also add more by pressing this plus, and you can see they have a ton of different widgets or tiles to add, like calculators and timers and all that stuff. So you can add a lot more useful tiles and rearrange the order right here through the app. It makes it a lot easier here. They also have more detailed settings. You can customize things like notifications, agenda, your Google Assistant, advanced features. You can toggle on and off your always on display there, and a bunch of other things. Control which accounts are on your watch. By default, I ported in all my Google accounts onto this thing. You can even check your watch battery here and your usage. I think this is going to be, like I said, they advertise 3 days of use in smart mode and up to 45 days if you basically turn off all the smart features and use it as a plain watch. And then you can check all your storage and what you're using your storage on. And that's pretty much the basic pieces of the app itself. So there's my unboxing and setup of the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS. I'll be putting it through its paces to see if it meets up to their battery claims or not. I'll give you a report back in at least a week to see how things are going and what my impressions of the watch is at that time. So if you have any other questions, let me know about the watch and I can try to answer it in my next video. And as always, thanks for watching.